we are going to reenact one of our original radio dramas that we had.
We're going way back here to the very first, As the Clod Turns.
The very first, As the Clod Turns. And today we present the ongoing story of a young farmer and a big city girl who loves him. It's a tale of love, passion, vegetables, fertilizer, and the people who find happiness at the farmer's market. We hope our listeners will enjoy these stories of hope and inspiration that bloom in the gardens of Kankakee County. We hope you will follow the stories and tune in to see what happens to these Illinoisans as they fight to survive in the concrete heart of the farmer's market. Try to keep up with some of these plots because, well, we might forget and have to ask someone where we left off. As we look in today, we see part-time librarian and would-be gourmet chef Lois Little approaching the vegetable stand of Beaverville truck farmer and one-time Little League shortstop Colt Remington. Let's listen.
Howdy, ma'am.
Good morning, Colt. Remember me from last night?
I can't say as I do, ma'am. Have we met before?
How could you forget? Last night in Excellent. At the karaoke bar? $5 pitchers? Nothing?
Nope.
I sang I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, and you told me you had a rose garden behind your house.
I do have a rose garden in back up by the outhouse. Did I sing at the bar?
You looked right at me when you sang A Good-Hearted Woman in Love with a Good-Timin' Man.
Well, it sounds like a place I would go, a place with both kinds of music, country and western. But I don't remember, honestly, ma'am.
Lois. My name is Lois. You don't even remember that?
I am real sorry, Lois, but I just don't recall.
Okay. Are the strawberries fresh?
Will Colt recover from his amnesia? Does he even have amnesia? Was he just bombed out of his mind on cheap beer and karaoke? Or was he lying to Lois now that he sees her in better light? Tune in next week when we hear Lois say,
How about these tomatoes?
That's next week on As the Clod Turns. And actually not on next week because that's a reprise.
Yeah,
that's the very
something we say at the end.
That's just something you say. Yeah, that was the original.
That was the very first one.
Yeah. Any reflections back onto those times, Uncle Paul? Like if we were doing a documentary.
They were
crazy
more
times.
innocent times long ago. We were young. We didn't know what we were doing.
We'll be right back with a middle range As the Clod Turns after this.